What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Of course, we all know about the tragic and untimely loss of female comedian Jackie O, and she was the life partner to a young comedian by the name of DC Young Fly. Some of you are familiar with him. I believe he's on the 85 Comedy Channel South or something like that here on YouTube. Shout out to the brother, the comedy show, South show, the 85 South Comedy Show. Shout out to the brother. They're doing very well. All of them. Now, of course, this young couple was not married. All right. Which I don't have no problem with. It's up to them. However you want to live your life is up to you. Really, me, I don't care. It's not my business. But there is a video of her in a casket. And maybe you see that in the background. Obviously, she's deceased. And the young man decides that he's going to put a ring on her finger in the casket. And again, let me see. I don't say if that's a wedding ring. I'm not sure. So I do not want to begrudge the brother because I don't know what sort of ring that was. But the consensus of people believe that it could be a wedding ring. We can infer this what it probably means. Okay, again, I don't know. But if this is a wedding ring, like you're my wife, I'm giving it to you as you're leaving, then I want to discuss that because, and again, I get what's going on with people and marriage. It's a risky thing. Properties, child support, stuff like that. But if that was the case, I don't know why he would want to give the ring there. If that was the case, why wouldn't he do that? Let's say he had access probably to view the body if he wanted to put the ring on there. But it seems like this was somewhat of a publicity stunt. So obviously he wanted people to see this. And again, it seems to me that this is a move publicly that doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't. And for guys, and again, I understand that marriage is what it is. Why would you give that to her when she's dead? If I wouldn't give it to her when she was living, why would I do it when she's deceased? But this is the backwards mentality that we are dealing with in today's world. This is anarchy. It's like things are backwards. You know, the lady gives me 3 kids. I love her. For whatever reason, maybe not enough to marry her for whatever reason that I feel that I don't want to get married. But I have these kids with her. We live together as if we are married. But for whatever reason, we're not married. And if she passes away, let me treat her like my wife, although she was not my wife, but she was a very close thing to being my wife. And this is a very confused thing. Let's just say, for example, the young woman had assets. Okay. And she passed. She wanted to leave these things to him. Let's say, for example, if you're not legally married, it's probably very difficult to get those things. But in her defense, it looks like it's disrespectful. I like to take a lot of times the brother's side, but I'm trying to, the young sister here, it looks like he didn't take her. It's like it's almost like a mockery of her. It's a mockery of her, in my honest opinion, if that's what he's trying to do. Because this is a woman that gave you 3 children. This is a woman that you honestly were loved with. And what you're telling her is, okay, since you died, you deserve this. And again, a lot of these guys are not thinking, again, this is a lot of times, again, when we talk about young black men with money, we're never talking about who are these guys' mentors. That's what happens when you don't have mentorship. Okay. Then the clip came out about him, and people were saying, well, this guy, he was making fun of girls who were fat and had, bad stomachs. And they believe that this is one of the reasons why she felt pressured into doing this, which I don't agree with. But again, a lot of these guys are doing stuff that doesn't make any sense. And then what's going to happen is when you do that, see, girl, these black men, the only way they gonna marry you is when you die. And it just seems to me, from my own honest point of view, if she was worth having 3 or 4 kids with, living together with, it seems like to me, that's a woman who's worth being your wife. I mean, it's pathetic. And from when I figured out was she was with this guy when he didn't have anything, according to Brother Kelvin. Okay. They were both sleeping on her sister's living room carpet. All right. So it wasn't like she came into the picture. And this is something that you got to talk about. This is very damning. A lot of women, especially since, to the level of, and I'm not rich at all, brothers, but I'm just going to say what I have noticed is at my level now, which isn't the best level in the world, I will tell you, but at my level now, there were some ladies out there who cared about me when I didn't have anything. I didn't marry them. So if I was to marry somebody right now, it would be because largely of what I have today, which isn't much, but it would be because of what I have to get today, right? But it's different when you had a person or a woman who cared about you when you didn't have shit. It means a lot. I mean, the woman that went through hell and back for you. And she is a good looking woman. Let's just be real. She was. This was a woman that was there, and it's not very often, and most brothers can agree, it's not very often that women are going to be there with you when you're not doing that good. It's something that we don't talk about. Most women are not going to be there for you when you're not doing good, especially when they're good looking. Because why? Why would they be struggling with your ass when they don't have to be? And that's why the few friends that I have, the few friends that I know, those people, to this day, if I ever see them, I'm ever with them, the friends who were with me when I didn't have anything, I'm always very nice to them. Always. That's a fact. I'm always very respectful to them. I'm always very nice to them. I'm always grateful for these people. Always. Always. But in this case, it looks like it's a mockery of the young lady. And again, I'm going to tell you this. I know it's a lot of women out there that could use you, but certainly she don't seem like she was one of them, based on what I know about this guy. So, brothers, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.